Hello friends, how's everybody doing? It's your friend Jeff. I'm playing Ultimate General Civil War. It's the J&P mod 128.3 and a T7, so it's a test version. And the only changes that I made in the configs is I changed all the units so that way they represent numbers that are in the base game, because I don't like gigantic units. I adjusted the timers with a 0.5, and I also changed the historical stats and the historical size by 1 point each. So that's gonna up the numbers anyway. So and I also, because of the vanilla game, they don't allow the AI to have detached skirmishers. So I disabled that because I can have detached skirmishers because that's the way the vanilla game was, but the AI can't, because I don't want like, say they have 10 infantry and they break off 10 skirmishers, and I don't want all that on the field. Also, the way I'll mention it is I'm leaving the duplicates and stuff like that. So the duplicates, they can get it, like AI and the allies get duplicates where the player doesn't. So I am allowing the AI to have that. So there will be multiple units that are made. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into this. I'll take a moment to think about this as this plays.
A house divided against itself cannot stand. This government cannot endure permanently. Half slave and half free.
I rise, Mr. President, for the purpose of announcing to the Senate that I have satisfactory evidence that the state of Mississippi, by a solemn ordinance of her people in convention assembled, has declared her separation from the United States.
Alright, well, anyways, I'm gonna take the army organization, which will give me also training. And I'm gonna do both campaigns at the same time. But because of the historical numbers that I put from 1 to a 2, I think these units are gonna be huge. And I'm only doing that for each of the first battles, and then I will put the stats back to what they were in the config. I only want the first battle of each campaign with those historical numbers. And that's what I'm going to do. So anyways, I guess we can go with a Union first. And of course, I'm not going to do Colonel, and I'm not going to do this. BG is where I like it because no bonuses or penalties. And, those higher ones, JP made them harder. So, I mean, we're going to deal with this just as it is. So put my general in here, which will be myself. And we have medicine of 2, we have training of 3, army org of 2, logistics 2, and reconnaissance only 1. And we will go ahead and begin. So like I said, the timers and the numbers should be kind of different in this, because of the simple fact, and of course JP made all this different anyway, so from the vanilla game. But anyways, here we go. Yeah, see, oh yeah, okay, beautiful. All right, so we're gonna pause right here. Okay, yeah, so it doubles the units, like it doubles it. Like when you put the stat from 1 to 2 in the historical, numbers. Because look, this guy here, Zook, and there's two of them, he's supposed to be just 1,000, but he's now 1,500. So I got the historical numbers. So anyways, what we're gonna do here is, and yeah, look at, and he's only supposed to be around 300 or 400. So look at Schaefer is this. So, and like I said, what somebody had mentioned it in Discord, and I will mention that I'm gonna bust guys off here, obviously. And what I like to do is I want to get one skirmisher up there. And if I can get to the other, well, let's... Alright, let me just get it going so I can move these guys out of the way. Alright, you get moving. You get moving. So, okay, so by keeping the stats, and I need one skirmisher over here. Now, I gotta get up here now. So yeah, so these guys, I think Scales is the only one here that's supposed to be around 1,500, so now he's 32. So now that these guys are so big, yeah, I can bust one off from each. And these guys are only supposed to be around 1,200, so... Oh yeah, and look at Barstow was 400, but with putting the 2 instead of 1 on that stat, he's now doubled. And Stockton again, he's wow, this is incredible. But you can only do this for the first battle, and the reason to do this for the first battle is that we'll end up with a lot of rifles and stuff, and that's the and I have all these numbers, so I mean I can scratch these guys and I'll have a lot of veterans, and it just gives me a good start in the campaign and stuff like that. And I learned that from Discord, where what can I say? Alright, so Walton over here, like look at, we're so big. And whatever these guys were supposed to be, they should be double two of whatever size they are. Because I know Scales is supposed to be around 1,500 if you did not do that stat in the config. This battle, he's 1,500, these two are 12, somewhere around there. And these guys were like around 400, so they must be around 1,000, I would think. Like I don't know until I get in here, so let's see what happens. I mean, yeah, these guys are huge and stuff, and you can only, like I said, you can only do oh, he's fighting right here. Okay. Oh, and you're fighting right there. All right, so then you get over here. And you get right there. You're still gonna go to there. And yeah, so this, yeah, see, so they should be much smaller, but by doing that, because don't forget, Panda and Johnny made this battles so that way it'd be a little bit easier for people, because in the vanilla game, there are plenty of people who bought this game and then refunded it because they couldn't get past the first battle of either campaign, because the learning curve is pretty high. And I can't have that supply. Yeah, even the supply is big. So I don't know why the supply was doing that. Alright, let's get Woods over here. Let's get Barstow over here. Let's get my general over here. Alright, you get over here for that house there. Scales right here. I mean, you know the thing is too, I could probably, yeah, see, I can't, yeah, okay. Alright, don't do it. I was gonna charge him and take him, but, you know, he already backed off, so. Alright, so we're just gonna go right here. This one is gonna go right here, because we gotta get this supply anyway, and then you're gonna go here. You two, right over here. I guess the gun can move to here. This gun to here. You two over here. Supply, come on down. Guns, everybody now over here. Let's get going. Okay, so now you over here. You right there. And then you get right here and fight this guy. Because he wants to kill our skirmisher unit. Come on, let's go. Alright, is there anything else I can talk about while we do this? So don't forget, if you see the timer up here as different, it's because I put a 0.5 on all the timers. But hey guys, look, you gotta get in here because they still own this. Alright, let's now charge. We don't care about condition at the moment. Let's charge. Let's charge. Let's charge. We don't care at the moment. We just want to push these guys out of here. We'll take the town. So let's see what happens here by doing this. Like, we definitely want to kill their gun, is for sure. Yeah, because his gun would be even, like, only around 100, so he was over a couple hundred there. And these guys would be around 800, I think, normally, so they're bigger. Alright, and where is... am I missing somebody? Yeah, and like I said, those skirmishers, look, he's 500, so he wouldn't be... Alright, look, I want you to get right in the woods with him. Or better yet, just charge him, can you? Or are you tired? I think he's tired. It's got 78 conditions, so come on. Double quick. Alright, go into him, and you go into him. Once they make contact. Oh, we got a unit right there. We can trap him. And then you over here and keep him busy. Oh, and we got this guy over here, so now what we can do. So yeah, so okay, so Stockton is right where I would want him. Now we got an hour and stuff, so maybe I should... I don't think they get any more reinforcements. Oh, but he's over here, so alright, look, Loomis. Let's go get him. You two. You two. Go. Alton over here. Now I hear... Alright, let's go charge, and let's go charge. Now we're gonna lose this skirmisher, but oh well. Yeah, might not go good. Alright, well we ain't gonna worry about it. Alright, you charge this guy, okay? You charge that guy. Because what we are trying to do, and I can get these guns here now. Let's get the guns. So how much supply we have? We have 3,000 in supplies. Hey, Zook, you're supposed to go in there and help him. Boy. Oh, and they got some reinforcements coming. Yeah. Alright, you over here, and then you take this position. Alright, Loomis over here. Yeah, so by putting that stat from 1 to 2 for both historical north and south, you can see how big these units are, in which I don't like big units. I am only doing this for the first battle of each campaign, just so I can have a good start with weapons and guns and stuff. As a matter of fact, if I put him right there, and if I keep him right here and shoot, we can own this town just by doing that. And I hear shooting going on here. And I just can't believe that this is still happening. But I want this point right here. And over here, I want this point. And maybe I'll put my gun over here so it can shoot better at this unit right here. Okay, with those here, I might not need Walton here, so then Walton can get over here, and we'll do a big charge on that guy. And matter of fact, maybe I can send this unit out of here like that, seeing I own this area. But this situation here, you know, maybe you can come down here and shoot him. Sheesh. Okay, he's charging. I'll have Zook take this, and he's here. Alright, then Scales better get over here then, because they... Hey. Like I said, because these big numbers of units. Come on, Walton. But what would be nice is if I could, once I get these guys in, can you charge from there? I mean, I know it's a long way. You charge. We still got 1 hour, so we might as well just do the charge. Okay, so now Zach is tired and routing. Man, I can't believe it. I was gonna send this infantry unit through here, but he's yeah. I gotta get Scales on this. Now, hey, Woods, what are you doing? Okay, this is a tactical error right here. When you click somebody to shoot, what happened was he lost vision, and I don't know, like I wanted him to, yeah, see, so I'm gonna, oh boy. Come on, yeah, you're routed. Nice. Unbelievable. That's a tactical error. You know, in poor Woods, you know, he's my guy. He's him, Scales, Loomis, and he dissolved. Okay. So now we gotta arrest our guys. Man, that went kind of bad. Oh no, well, how are we doing here? Alright, and then you get over here so you can shoot him. Alright, so we still got less than an hour now. He's dissolved, so and the only thing I got is this guy, but I can't retreat him until I clear this area here, otherwise the enemy will get me back. Like, I can't believe that you're gonna go against 3,000 guys, along with a, what is he got? A Napoleon right here. I mean... So I want to know, is he shooting at Woods or is he shooting at Stockton? But with Woods right here, I just want to see the shot. It's not even doing anything. Get back to here. Fall back, fall back, fall back, fall back. I think because he's in the woods, it's not really doing anything. So get right here. Get him out in the open so you can shoot better. I mean, it won't be canister, but at least, you know, you'll get some better shots. So scales. Okay. Alright, so these two are keeping him busy. Alright, I don't know. Okay, so what we're doing here, the next bit of time, is I want these guys to rest and get... Matter of fact, I want you to do that. If I get scales over here to shoot, who knows? Alright, now, you shoot that guy right there. I want to see some results here. Yeah, because look, Bristow's already got like 100 kills. And Wood has lost 48 because of that stupid maneuver right there, that tactical error. And he didn't even, this guy hasn't even lost anybody, and we don't get him. You know, this battle is over, we don't get that guy, so. But I'm just trying to get these guys condition up. You know, like, yeah, like Scales is okay, so then I've got 40 minutes. Yeah, get over here for a minute. Maybe I can move Zook out to here. Oh. Oh, you want to do that to him? Dang it. Okay. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yep, so we're not going to be able to retreat this guy here because of the enemy that is hanging around here. Like, if he sees him retreating through here, he's going to come over here and get him. And it is very unfortunate I only captured one. I wasn't, you know, I even tried to rush in here and all I ended up with was him. That's it. And I did wipe out their gun, but I mean... Okay, so how I want to do this is I want the two skirmishers to be here. This Zook is going to go here, but unfortunately the other Zook is way the heck over here, and I'm trying to get him over here, but they are bothering him. You know, and that's what the AI does. Yeah, look. They're going to try to gang up on these guys here, and... oh boy. Okay, so I reattached the skirmishers, and then I broke them off again once the cooldown went. So that way, I'll have the two skirmishers. So then, what I guess I could do is I could bring Walton over here. He's now rested. And, Loomis over here, because without the other Zook, like, he's a duplicate. I mean, alright, you get over there, please. You move over here, okay? Come on. Man. Alright, I'm going to try to make my final adjustments. What am I going to do with this guy? Oh, can he... I wonder if I could hide him up over here. I'm just afraid to try to retreat him through here. Because, yeah, see, he's here. He's going to come around. Yeah, he's... Yeah, so this, I'll tell you, okay, so two mistakes that I feel that I made is that him, Woods, I lost 48 guys, so I lost a gun there, and alright, look. Let's run. Let's go. Yeah, we're gonna have to just take that. I mean, it's just gonna have to happen. Alright, so you over here. So Loomis, you go right there. And you're gonna go here. Skills right here maybe, and Walton right there. We're just getting ready for the next phase. And supplies move. I usually want Woods over here, and we have him. He's gonna go right there. And I'm just trying to get Scales back in. And Zook. See, yeah, see. Gosh darn it. I'm not gonna have this other Zook. They've got too many units here. I mean, if I lose him, I lose him, because we are going to get some reinforcements here, and then these guys are going to be the ones that are going to deal with these guys, and I'm going to have to use everybody that I got here to defend myself of this town, but You know, I'm just trying to do the best that I can at the moment, considering. But with Zook here, and matter of fact, I can take this little Zook and get him over here. Now, I'm going to tell you a bug that I've been getting on, and this is, I have two computers, so I mean a Windows 11 and a Windows 10. And a consistent bug I've been getting for this particular battle is when this ends, I get a victory. And I don't get the train part of it. And it has happened way too many times. So at the 5-minute mark, I have to save the game. Okay? So this is where I want Zook. They're going to come and attack him. And then Loomis is here. And I will have Scales too. So Scales will go right here. My general comes on in. And this guy, he's got to get to there. I'm hoping that I won't have anybody retreat that way, because otherwise, you know, I can't retreat them because I know their path. They come along here and they go down this way here and they get somewhere over here and they go out. And I know this unit's just sitting here like that. Alright, good. Now just run, or can I tell you to go back? Is that better? Is that better? Can you go? See, you're not going. Go. Just go. I want you to get away from them. I mean, there's 2 units here, there's one there, there's one right here. Plus they're right here. I mean, come on. Go back. 12 minutes. Yeah, so, like I said, 25 per gun, so, yeah, we lost almost 2 guns. Where, you know, this guy, he's got 33 guns, and he didn't lose anybody. So if I had him over here, and vice versa, you know, I would have whatever. The whole point about doing this with the historicals numbers to a 2 instead of a 1, you know, you can see how big the units are. And you only want to do this, again, I'll talk about it, for the first battle in each campaign, and you'll end up with a bunch of veterans, and you'll end up with a bunch of, especially if you scrap them, you'll end up with a bunch of veterans, and you'll end up with a bunch of guns, but you would not want to continue to the second battle, third battle, fourth battles, because all those numbers would be gigantic, and it would just be what I don't want to do. So, okay, so now you're here. We're at 6 minutes. We gotta save. As soon as it's 5. As soon as it's 5 minutes. Now, how are we doing with him? Look, yeah, you're gonna get shot behind because they're gonna follow you, but you gotta get here. We need you. Okay, so now, like I said, I'm gonna just do a real quick save here. As you can see now, I'm playing Brigadier, so I go BG1, and I'll just do that. I usually go start, but you know, I didn't do it at the start of this battle, so I'm not gonna make that designation that way. Now, I have to save that because now if for any reason, when this runs out, even though I got the fort, it's supposed to go to a second phase where the train is going to come. And what I'm telling you is in 4 minutes, and when this is all 0, what's going to happen, and I'm leaving them out here and this is why I don't like big units. I mean, like, so I changed I'll tell you, I changed the infantry. The most that they can be throughout this whole campaign that I'm doing is 3,000. Because in the base game, we could go to 2,500, and the AI could go to 2,950, I think. So that was almost 3,000. So I said, both of us and them can be up to 3,000, but I don't want that. I only play with 1250, so I mean, and this poor guy, why don't you run over here? I mean, normally I would have the 2 Zooks because you get that duplicate. So I have 1 Zook here, I have 1 Zook there. That's normally what I do. And I usually have the skirmishers here, so we got the skirmishers here. They can hold this while the onslaught of this comes at us. We'll get the... Yeah, see? Right here. See? Didn't I tell you? Look at this is proof that I get this. Now, I wonder if by changing the timers to, because all the timers are at a 1, and I put a 0.5. I used to do just a 0.3, but because Panda and Johnny took away time away from these battles, I wanted to put time back into the battles. So I don't know if, I'm just going to say, I don't know if putting a 0.5 on all 3 of the timers creates this bug. Like, there is no way a person wants to play half a battle, right? So watch this. I'm going to go like this because I have no choice. It ends the battle, and I don't want the battle to end like this. I need, these guys need to get experience and stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and load the save, this save that I did. Now watch what happens when I do that. It should automatically go into rebels prepare for a counterattack. So see? So does this make any sense to you? That this is what should have happened when that timer ran out, is I should go into the next phase. So here we are. So I didn't mean to talk about this a lot, but I just wanted to prove that happens. And so, okay, so the enemy's going to come here and here, and they're going to get the train. We know about that, and that's what I want. I still have Zook over there. We're going to get the allies. But unfortunately, I'm not going to get the allies to get over to the town to help me because there's too many of these units here because of me putting that double stat, you know, makes these units bigger than what they should be. Just like my units are bigger than what they should be. And so we're gonna go ahead and pause, and I'm just gonna save this again for BG1, and I'm just gonna say phase 2, and that's all I wanted to do. And that way I have a save right here, and we're in the battle. So okay, so Zook, I'm gonna bust you up, bust you, and bust you. You take that, you take that. Now I got a problem here. Oh, and he's still here. If they see him, they'll go get him. So he's gotta hide in these woods over here. I mean, I'd hide him in the town, but the problem is if they rush us and they get to this line, he would just suddenly pop back to an enemy, and then he's all rested. And so then he would be pretty tough. He'd take out a cannon or whatever. So, I mean, all right, so this Zook over here. You take that. You take this. And you take that. And, geez, I don't really know. You know, yeah, because normally I have Zook. Where is he? He's over here. So can you just rush to here? Let me see if he goes this way. This guy might shoot him. So can you walk over here and then get in? And I used to have a guy here. Yeah, matter of fact, we can break somebody off. Yeah, so can I? Oh, no, I can't break him, see, because he's engaged. So you cannot break him. Okay. Then I need somebody here. Now, I guess I could put Stockton there, and I can put this guy here. I just need to have somebody here so I see if somebody's there. So Stockton is going to go up here because first ones that come are going to come from this way. So anyways. Yeah, and like I said, the only thing I'll mention too while this is going on is, no, okay, here they are. All right, so this is gonna be hard. So let's bust these guys up and then tell him to get over here. Tell him to get right there. Him right there. And unfortunately, I'm gonna have to move the guns up here too. Oh, and we got a triple on the guns. Did we? No, we didn't get a triple. We only got 2. It's the skirmishers that I see. Okay, so skirmishers. Move over here. Yeah, so we didn't get any duplicates over here. None. But, okay. Sorry that I got distracted on that. It's just kinda... I was hoping to get some duplicates. Because duplicates can only happen with allies and the enemy. We don't get them. So that's an advantage for the AI. So I don't mind letting the AI have that, because it's a random factor, I guess, like a certain percentage and stuff. But so the only thing that I have that I will not change is I don't want them to break off skirmishers, because, you know, I don't want that. Okay, so now you attack him, and you attack him, and you shoot him. You get this gun here, ammo over here. What is your problem? Get moving. You're supposed to go over to the town. In fact, you go hit this guy, you go hit that guy, and you go right in there. Come on, move forward. Move forward. And you move over here, because they used to have one over here. Yeah, come on. Will you just go? I'm gonna need you in the town. I don't have these allies here, so you've got to go. Keep going. Matter of fact, why don't I tell this gun to shoot him? That way, the gun will shoot him. Like I said, these guys are just there to harass him. Alright, there he is. So good, we got all 3 of them here. Zook, just get going. Man, this really bites. At least I didn't. At least he didn't break. Because if they lose all their morale, they'll break. And you know, and they had a chance with all 3 of these units. They could have really attacked him and stuff, and taken advantage of that. But it's unfortunate, because I would want these guns over here to... Because when that train comes, I'm only gonna have these two guns, but at least they're doubled, so that should be an advantage. What? You want to charge? Then yeah, we'll charge. We'll charge. You want to charge? We'll charge. Alright, I'll move the guns closer. Oh, I hear something going on here. We'll try to charge him. More rebels sighted. Yeah, no kidding. We're trying to do our best here. Okay, now look, Walton wants to shoot over here, but what is your problem, Walton? Shoot the guy in front of you. Unbelievable. We got the ally, not the ally, but the prisoner headed over to the woods. I mean, that would suck if an enemy goes there and gets him. Ah. Alright, let's see if I tell you to leave, which way you're gonna go. Alright, let's see where this guy retreats to. Gonna take a chance. Uh-oh, they're coming. Alright, fall back. Fall back. Alright, I didn't think that he'd be able to come in here and do this, but see how they take the supplies? Like I have 3 units here, and he comes in and he captures that automatically. And now we got it back. Okay, fire scales. Fire. Fire. Yeah. Whew. Alright. Zook, get over here. Okay, now let's gonna get kind of complicated here. You know what's gonna happen. They're gonna charge us pretty quick. And that's why I'm glad. Zook's exhausted though. And I got him here, so he's gonna get over here because they're gonna try to take the center here, and this is gonna get ugly as soon as if they all charge. Because they changed the charge logic, and this is gonna get real ugly real quick, I bet. Now, of course, my hope was for my 2 units to be able to shoot into this when they attack. Because, see, they keep coming. They keep coming. They keep coming. Yeah, here comes another one, and these guys are setting up. Come on. Like, these Scales and Loomis need to keep firing big time. Because if they break Zook off this line here, they will do a spearhead right in here and destroy, this gun here. And now the train is coming. So, yep, he broke. All right, you get over here. Get over here. Okay, so now they're setting up for more charges. Here they come. Yikes. Alright, hold on, Walton. Alright, Walton, commit. You commit. Scales, hit him. Walton, hit him. We got no choice. We have to do this. We have no choice. Oh my gosh, come on, kill him. Sheesh. Oh, they're just constantly setting them in. Come on. Come on. Oh my gosh. Come on. Hold the line. Alright, come on guys. Oh my god. Hey. Okay, now Loomis is out. Oh my gosh. Yeah. We gotta get this guy out of here. Oh my. Eesh. And I just got the 2 guns here shooting at that one, boy, that train. Otherwise, these guys could be getting some really good kills if they were shooting at the infantry. but nonetheless, skills. I don't know what Scales is doing, but that did not go the way I wanted it to. Well, that was... I could not watch anything else. That was... Alright, I just gotta pause for a minute. That was... Oh, that took a lot out of me. I'll tell you, that was intense. Oh my gosh. And, you know, and I hope I didn't lose an officer during all this. I'm trying to get this guy here to take that, so he's in the front. I've got Zook is okay here, so I'm trying to get him to over here. Scales, like, he tried to melee this, and I don't think that's going to work, and that's why I should have just kept up. I was going to even, he was on the line here, and I don't know what I did, but I was trying to get him to back off a little bit, and he ended up trying to melee that, and that did not work right. So again, if you can get to there, Loomis, let's see if I have... Yeah, Scales is going to back out, so then Loomis has to stay right here. Okay, let's just keep that going. And like I said, these guns are trying to get this train out of here, and I only have the 2 guns, because these guns over here, they're not doing squat for me right now. And I don't know where the enemy went. Oh, they went over here, so... Okay, so now you over there. You over there. You 2 guns move up along with the supply. I wasn't even, like I said, that was an intense moment at that town, and I just, you know, I had to totally concentrate on it. But at least once this train is either destroyed or gone, you know, then I can concentrate these guns on the infantry, and then we'll be able to, you know, do better. Yeah, let's see, we have a little bit, one more shot at him. He's the Napoleons. Might get one more shot. Woods can't reach him, so Woods is going to shoot that guy right there. I'm going to tell all my guys to just hold. All right. Yeah, so what we can do here is we can funnel these guys down here if we can just break him. Because if I move him up there, Like, I don't know if there's anybody else over here, but he's gonna go up there and get on that. And this other guy here, just as a safety precaution, he's gonna come over here and protect these prisoners. And now if I can get him over to there, and if I move him up to here, and I move this gun right there, and move this gun right here, this ammo over there, and now get him to there, have him cut in a little bit. Now go ahead and shoot him, and we should be able to wipe this guy out. There, one gone. Now you get over there, and you get right to there. And this gun, and this gun right there. Ammo right there, and that should seal the fate of these guys right there. And he's still here, and I don't know if there's anybody. So now he'll go over here. I got him there, and he's gonna go over there, so. Okay, so they really surrounding us. Holy. Oh boy, they're everywhere. Yeesh. Oh yeah, and he just dissolved. So now maybe I can just put Bruce here and get Milbury or Milroy. Maybe I can just leave one gun and bring this gun over here. Hey, somebody surrendered. Where? Oh. Hexamera surrendered. Now, I have no idea if there's anybody else. Hey, the train is right here, and what are you doing? Wow, you retreated way over here. Look at, there's a train, it's actually leaving. I can't believe he somehow retreated way over here and then he starts shooting at the train. That is weird. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm worried about other stuff and things are going on here. Man, what is going on here? Ay, ay, yikes. Man. Yeah, I'll tell you, like I said, after I do the CSA first battle in the campaign, with these historical numbers to .2, I mean not .2, but 2 points, I'm gonna take that off because I cannot deal with these gigantic units. I mean, seriously. Oh no, they're charging again. They're charging again. Yikes. Yeah, cause look at how this, you know, 2000, right? And look how it's wavering, and not wavering, but look how it is. I mean, I don't like it. I mean, that's why I like to play with just 1250, cause it just seems to flow a lot easier. These are too big, but like I said, the only reason I'm doing this is so that way I start the campaign with a bunch of veterans and a bunch of guns. But you have to kind of go through this the way this is, you know, it's crazy. I mean, this is nuts. I mean, they just keep coming. Alright, you get over here. Yeah, and I don't, like I said, I don't even think... Yeah, look, see, I told you they retreat down this way here. So if there was somebody here, they would grab him. So therefore, I don't believe that there is anybody else. So that means I can tell this unit to get over here, and I can tell this gun to get over here. And I can get this ammo right over here too. Yeah, I really think that we wiped out this side over here with the Allies, so that worked. So it did work out, even though, like I said, this got a little hairy at times. Alright, so now in the remaining time, and we have extra time until 23:59. And it's at 18:05 right now, it looks like. So we do have extra time. So the point would be is to try to get my guys experience, but how can I do that safely? I wonder if I could put him here, you're here. You move over there. It's up there. Yeah, why don't we charge Zook and we charge this guy to there. Then move Scales to here and Walton to there. Zook must be tired, I guess. I'm gonna get Bruce get over there. And now this guy can go over here, I guess. Oh yeah, we got this guy over here. Why don't he go up there so he might be able to harass their gun. Hey. Yeah, I guess I need units that are rested, like Milroy over here. Look at he's rested. So if he can get over here, then we can probably charge somebody. Yeah, see this guy, he's not even good. Bruce is doing good, considering that he got Hexamer to surrender. So if I can get Brooke right here, Bruce, I mean, he can then, once he gets in this position, he can then charge. And Milroy, like I said, trying to figure. Let's try to go there. Alright, I want you, matter of fact, if he goes right there, that'll prevent this guy from flanking my guy. And then Scales can go here so he can get shots on this guy. Alright, we're gonna I know it's gonna be a long video, but it's the first battle, and it's doing it with like a 2 in the historical numbers, so it means all the units got doubled. I don't know who's blocked, but shoot him. You gotta be able to shoot somebody. Alright, charge him. You charge him. And you charge him. Okay? And then Zook, you go over there. This is going crazy. Like I said, it'll be bad if I lose an officer doing all this, but whoa. Alright, Scales got him. Alright, and we got this gun. What was it? Field 6. Oh well. Get out of here. Alright, Zook up there. Walton, Breast. You up there. Zook, you up there. Oh man. Alright. Alright, so again, can Zook go? Oh, we got somebody right here. Alright, Stockton, over here please. Loomis. Woods. Alright, Bruce over here. Alright, Bruce, get right there. Milroy right there. Alright, I guess I can get my general up there and get the ammo. And like I said, the only gun that I'm moving is my gun. The one that I'm going to have at the end of the battle, I guess. But alright, so we're just trying to, like I said, could have done this a little bit better than what I did, but nonetheless. See, they're going to try to go up here, I think. Oh, there's somebody. Whoa, there's somebody right there. Okay, so Walton, you get over there. You get there. You go right there. Stockton goes there. Guess this gun can go over there. General up here. And Loomis over here, please. Alright, I think this unit just dissolved, so it looks like the only thing left over here is this general. So if those guys just get where they're supposed to get. Alright, so I'm going to try to get if Walton can get like that, that'll prevent them from going this way. And oh, and he's gonna go. See, the problem I got is I got the prisoner over there, but I'm trying to get Loomis over there. Dang it. It's gonna be bad if they get him. I mean, geesh. These guys are retreating. Ah, so there is another unit. Alright, then Zook over here. And Bruce right there. Wow. I thought the only thing over here was the general, but it looks like there's one unit there, so... See, and I'm just trying to get some kills for Woods here. Okay, so I got this little unit here. Hey, I'm gonna see if he can go out right here. No, he can't. I mean, why couldn't he just go out right there? You know what I mean? Like, he's gonna go this whole way. And the problem is, I got an enemy infantry over here. Well, I know. What I could do too is I can get this Bruce skirmisher over here, and maybe both these skirmishers can shoot at him. Like he can shoot from across right here if he's right here. So we gotta spot this guy. There he is. Alright, do I have anybody else? Alright, tell you what. You guys charge him. You guys charge him. You guys charge him. You guys charge him. If you're not gonna charge, then just run into him. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I want this guy gone. Alright, so I'm forced to fight this guy right here like this, because, you know what I mean, you know, I got him stuck here and I can't get him out of here. Like, I didn't know the enemy was going to all retreat like that. Come on, boys, get in there and help him out. Help him out. Help him out. I know you like to shoot, and I know you're exhausted, but I mean, he has to be exhausted too. Yikes. This is just turning out to be a mess, because like I said, darn it. Yep, okay. Alright, we're just gonna go crazy now. Look what it took to get that guy right there. Unbelievable. Alright. We're just trying to get this done. Alright, do it. Look at this. This is madness, but it's gonna be done right here. Maybe we can get them all right here. Hey, this is crazy. General over here. There we go. I'm sorry folks for doing it that way, but I just wanted to get this over with. So, as you can see, they had 23,000. I had 19,000. Lost 5,000, whatever. Couple of guns. They they lost 14,000. And we got these prisoners. So again, like I said, if I continue this, like I said, I will drop the historical numbers down to 1 like it was and not 2, because this is what happens when you put a 2 there. But I will do the CSA first battle too the same way, and I'll just show you why. But you know, okay. Now Walton, Scales, Loomis. Those are my 3 infantry are at the top of the list. You know, they did some melee. Well, they did a lot of melee. They did a lot of shooting. A lot of running around, so we'll have to see what they did. And then Woods. I mean, it's unfortunate that he lost 2 guns because of a stupidity thing, but anyways. It's all the units. I got promoted. And we have those. We have this. And we have Napoleons. Alright, get 120,000 and 8,500 along with 1,600 recruits. And we lost a division guy. But Scales survived. Loomis survived. Hey, and Walton survived along with Woods. So everybody, you know, survived the battle. Now the barracks. Yeah, so this would take quite a bit to buy that. Well, if I were to do that, and if I were to do that, that gives us, you know, two brigadier generals for these two divisions. Now, I'm not gonna do the next battle. As you can see, distress. We would not want to do distress call with the historical numbers up like that, because that would be just another crazy battle. And so therefore, we're not going to do that. Now you can see here that we have veterans. Of 354. And we can't do anything here, and what I'm just gonna say, I don't want giant units like this. So, and I don't think I can do it right now because of the way that configures. So I need to, like here, what I would do is I would go into training, and I would put one in recon with these 2 points. So that, and then the general, I usually like accuracy, but because of the craziness of the melee, if I do the 25% charge, you know, and then these guys get accuracy, they'll have accuracy and they'll have the 25% charge. So that's what I think I'll do with the general. Like normally I would just go with accuracy, but that's what I'm thinking about this here. And so then if I go over here and I make a save, BG1, alright, so I get him at 2,000. And I can't do anything with him. And I can't do anything with him. But I still have 100 recruits. So I guess I could make a... I guess I could make an artillery unit. And who should I put in here? Let's try Hayes. We don't have enough. Okay. Okay, so if I do that, right, then can I break him down? So can I just scrap him?
Form line! Yes, sir.
Okay, so that gives him 10. And can I create another one with woods?
Yes, sir.
All right, so the way we have the way it is, we can only have 10 guns. And we still have 300 and... So could I make a cavalry unit? And I didn't want the... I wanted these. Alright, and we got a Colt 60. And we still got 135. And I don't have much money left. And we'll go with accuracy. I usually like 1250, but I'm going 1350 so I can, you know, get them down a little bit when in the battle. And I guess Walton... Now, okay, so see, now, as you can see here, we now still have veterans with fairly good stats by doing that for the first battle. And I'm thinking that I don't know, like I said, I don't think I want a 2,000 unit, you know? So if I scratch him, I don't think I'll get him back, but I can make him...
Sir, yes, sir!
And I made a mistake of buying the Parlamentos, so that was a waste of funds. But by doing that battle with the 2 points in historical numbers or whatever, you can see that you end up, and you scratch the units, you end up with a lot of rifles. So, but I don't know if I'm gonna have enough money to make the this Walton guy. Yeah, so I'm gonna need... And I'll get him to 1350. So like I said, I don't know if by putting all those veterans in there, you know, he's no longer a 2-star. So I mean, I can't, unless I could have drained it all and then put the 2-star in here, I would have got a 2-star back. But I think this is okay, because, you know, again, I don't want giant units. I want, you know, decent units that are a fair size, but not greatly. So Springfield 61. And Loomis has the M41. And
Form line!
yeah, because we don't have enough 61s. So yeah, he's going to keep those guns. So these are the 4 that will be in the battle. And these 2 are just going to sit here. And I can put 5,000 in the supply. And that basically is all that I can do, that because I have these now down to, you know, what they should be of when I normally play. And on top of that, like I said, I have a lot of weapons right here. So I can make a couple of units with these weapons where if you didn't do those 2 points in historical numbers, you would not have these weapons. And it just gives me a better start, that's all. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and end it here and save it. So no matter where you are in the world, have a great day, great afternoon, great evening. Please take care of yourself. Be kind to others. God bless to you and your own religion. It's your friend Jeff signing out. Adios amigos and adios the lovely amigas.